Evening guys. Pardon me. I'm just laughing because the next door's Alsatians German Shepherd's kicking off. How are you doing? Wednesday night. Time for a shave. Had tea. Homemade risotto. Very nice chicken risotto with garlic and Italian herbs. Plenty of parmesan. Top notch. Hit the spot. So, quick face shave tonight. Hopefully. Pardon me. I'm going back to basics, what I started with. So, we'll start off with the razor. And the razor for tonight is the first DE I bought. It's a Merkur 30C, short handle, 75mm. Quite a light razor, weighs in about 2 ounces. 57 grams I think it was on the scale. 3-piece razor, so you got a top plate, base plate and handle. You can also get a long handle version which is the 20C. The handle is 1 inch longer exactly. So that's the razor. The blade, Gillette Wilkinson sword. When I first returned to using double edge razors, these are what my dad had used, Wilkinson swords, so I bought 100. They're okay. They're okay, not the sharpest. Through its third shave, after which it'll probably be in the blade bin. The soap for tonight is 3p Italian almond soap. It's quite soft, as you can see, and it is just almonds, marzipan. Very similar to Sella and probably Valbora, I think it is. Apart from the scent's pretty boring, performance is pretty good. And I'm going to be using some. I decanted that into a larger tin, pardon me, for use on holiday. And I used it every day for 2 weeks on holiday, early in the year. And the brush, it's been reknotted since I bought it. It started off life with a 20mm knotting. It's now got a 22mm tuxedo from Vigi Shaving, which is set at 54mm loft, so it's quite stout, but it's also quite soft on the tips. So we'll get the blade loaded. And take things from there. How's your week going? Tuesday, 2/5 of the way through the week. Hump day tomorrow, so everybody can get ready for the weekend and look forward to that. Where I am, it's certainly turning colder and darker. It's now dark by 8 o'clock, if not earlier. So let's get a bit of water into the brush. It's a completely dry puck, and we'll just get the brush loaded up and then apply it to the face. How's your week going? Week's been pretty steady. For me, I was in the office a little bit today, then out for most of the day, and got back in just in time to finish the paperwork off before finishing at 4 and getting home. I apologise since the tea, there's been too much garlic. I've just got total frog in the throat. As you can see, here, I'm loading quite heavily into the brush from the dry puck. So that's what we've got. Left over and left over. I couldn't really get on with the soap when I first got it, so I threw it back in the cupboard. Bought some sterling, which I've since piffed, got rid of. Wasn't that impressed with it. Scent was okay, but again, wasn't the super duper soap that everyone was raving about. Maybe I was expecting more, on my technique at that time was different. and I wasn't getting the best out of it. Then I moved on to Wickham's and a few others, and yeah, things got better. So we'll just put some water in the sink. As you can see, this brush is quite good for painting with a short loft, 54mm. I used to make fishing rods, so I've got a lathe for rod making in the loft. So I ordered the knot, but didn't measure the hole. So when it arrived, I was like, whoops, Scotty's got a 20mm hole and a 22mm knot. So I put the handle in the lathe, and it's got an old stand knife blade. Just rotate it in the lathe, and slowly but surely just got the hole large enough in diameter to fit the knot, and then glued it in, and really had no problems. Just adding water, it's almost transparent, a bit like crisp from the cut above. Just keep on putting the water in until it goes transparent. Most soaps are thirsty, you can feed them plenty of water and they'll die. I think we're about there for water. "9/11 today, 17 years. I actually remember where I was exactly on that day at the time. I was on holiday with my then girlfriend, who is now my good lady, my wife. We were down at St Andrews and we were having a walk around the old course, and we were staying in the Russell's Hotel. Went right on the old course. Wasn't golfing. We just went down there for a break. I think we got a good deal. And we'd been out and it was turned a bit showery, a bit rainy, a bit cold. So we took a walk back to the hotel to get a coffee and turned the TV on to see the highlights of the first plane going at the towers. And even though I was on leave, I was actually on call with my job at the time. And it didn't take very long for the pages to start going off, and I was on call that Christmas. On Christmas Eve, we got a message in that some of the office staff had to go off to Sunnier Climbs to go and have a bit of fun, to go and do some work. And I got the good job on Christmas Eve to go out and see the families to say, "Hiya, Merry Christmas. Your bags packed, because on the 26th you're leaving the country for a few months." So it was an enjoyable couple of years. I managed to get a couple of sunshine visits to the sunshine myself overseas. I'd say the problem with this brush is that the loft is too short. Great for painting, but it doesn't really splay very well. But it does create a crack in lather. So not much scent, it's basically almonds. It's your stereotypical Italian barbershop scent virtually. Marzipan, I like marzipan, so I don't mind the scent of the soap. That'll do, and that's what's on the brush. Plenty to last over. A quick wash of the hands. Merkur 30C short handle 3-piece razor. So it works as hard on its third and probably its last shave, and it's not an aggressive razor by any means, but it's what I started with before I discovered the likes of Facebook and the shaving forums, and fell into a rabbit hole and spent some money. And no doubt as many of you have heard the lines of from your other half. not another razor, not another soap, or what's that you've been buying. We've all been there. From what I can see, the shaving soap is only available from one retailer in the UK. Which is Connaught Shaving. I say it's very similar to Valbora and Chella. I've never tried any of those two. I think I bought it initially because Italian, so traditional shaving. A decent quality, and it was £8 for 150 gram or something like that, 10 quid. So cheap enough. Okay, pass number one, done. It's not the best soap for slickness. If the soap's on your face, you can feel it. There is slickness. If there's no soap, there's not really a lot of residual, in all honesty. So if you're looking for a really super slick with super residual, there isn't really a great deal there. But it does feel nice. The second razor I bought was a Merkur Future, which I tried. On setting 1, and it chewed me to bits. I never used it again for a few years. I didn't use this again after I bought this, probably 3 years after I bought it. Used it for a month or so, then sod it. Can't bother that shaving like. I actually went to shaving once a week with a set of hair clippers just on the face. Just every Friday night, the clippers would come out and I would shave the face. On Friday night, the clippers would come out and I'd shave the face again. That was it. I've kept this razor mainly for travel. I was down visiting the stepdaughter a few weeks ago. It's so light it just goes in the hand luggage, doesn't weigh anything down. If the head gets broken, doesn't really matter. You can buy spare heads. I've also got an open comb base plate for this. So in essence I've got one razor with 2 heads, but the open comb for this one, it shaves basically exactly the same as the closed bar head that you generic Merkur safe shave really. That's the second pass done, so do another across the grain and then pickups. Like I said, I think I got this brush lofted or set a bit too short. I think another couple of mils would have done it a world of good. Actually, I'm just going to go Any of you see the video with Matt Pasasic last week from Razor Emporium, face mapping? If you're having problems with the shave, or you get an irritation with a trot, Matt had a little diagram as a PDF on the web page you could download so you can grow your beard out. For say a week. So you can see which directions the hair is growing. If you're new to do your shaving, it's a good little trick to do. You might be surprised as well with the direction your hair grows in. I've got a little square down here, two little stars just there, both going every direction imaginable, and everyone's got their own little awkward spots that you can never get. Still not a great deal of residual, not a great deal of scent, no great residuality. Would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't. I've got other stuff in my cupboard which is better than this, but it's what I started with. So that was the purpose of this shave, just to sort of razor, 30 quid, 35 quid. If you want something, this is virtually exactly the same dimension. That's the 34, that's the 30. The 34 is actually a little bit shorter, but that's lighter. That's 57 grams it was on the scales when I weighed it earlier. So, yeah. Yeah, happy with that. A quick pull over here. Just Still a little bit left, but I'll have a quick face wash with that. Gets everything out of the brush. Warm water done. Cold water definitely done. I wasn't going to use this tonight, I'm going to. Almond block, the world's most chunkiest almond block, which is slowly coming apart. Even for 30 quid, still getting a little bit of feedback from the almond block. So, quick run through. Soak in the brush. That'll be dry. Managed to get all over the towel. So all we're doing now is literally just towel drying the brush, just run it up and down. There we go. Brush, lets you dry. Do the same with the badges as well, and the boards, leave it dry. And dry off the head. Dry off the blade. I would say with this part, if you're not too confident holding a razor blade, don't bother. My father many years ago taught me the palm strop, something he did after every single shave. Actually quite hard to show on camera. So you literally put your hand down and you just literally strop the blade 4 or 5 times across the taut skin in a straight line. Don't go south, don't run length of the blade, otherwise you will get a nice cut. I don't do it all the time, something I very rarely do actually these days. He swore by it, he used to do it every single shave. Quick palm strop afterwards, just get the most out of the blade. And quick dry off the handle. As you can see, it's quite a short handle. There's little chromed brass sections at either end with the spiral barber's pole in the middle. And it does give actually quite a good grip. So, arms had a chance to dry. Give that a quick rinse. And post shave tonight, something simple. Argan oil, Billy in the Tree. This one is cedarwood, fir needle, orange and lavender. It's quite a nice scent, you don't need much of it. There's a dropper in the bottle. Up like that, we're talking 6 drops. Okay, 7 for good measure. Actually, I'm going to go some more. Another 4. There we go. Shiny face, moisturised, done, dusted. So there we go, gents. Wednesday night, Tuesday night, sorry, getting ahead of myself. Shave, done, dusted. Hardware, Merkur 30C, Wilkinson sword, 22mm tuxedo, and 3p from Italy almond shaving cream. I forgot earlier on, there's the ingredients on the back. And post shave was Almond block and argan oil. So that's us. So the next shave I'll work out when that's going to be. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Any comments, leave them below, and I will endeavour to get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next shave. Bye for now.